I'm good. I'm good, Suresh. How are you?
Good, good.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this right now. Before you joined, I was just telling them that there's this little anecdote that you like to share, that when you were 11 years old, you used to play in local football tournaments, and you got 10 rupees for every goal you scored and 50 rupees for every match you won. And your parents were a little bit skeptical about you pursuing football as a career option, but you have mentioned in the past that they especially your dad was really supportive, and you've mentioned him as being one of the reasons for who you are today. So yeah, I was just telling our fans this. Anyways, how are you, Suresh? How have you been dealing with the lockdown? Are you at home? Do you
Yeah,
have
I'm at home.
yeah? Do you practice? Do you work out? Like what is your routine?
Yeah, actually, from morning I have like 1 hour training with my trainer, gym session,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
evening I do like 1 and 30 minutes for like football, like ball work, everything like that.
Okay. Okay. And I'm sure there are um, plenty of young footballers, like people who really want to follow your path, and who are also stuck at home, and they're frustrated because they probably can't go out
Yeah.
and play with their friends. So what would you recommend to them? Let's say a 16-year-old boy or 11-year-old boy who's watching this interview right now, who looks up to you. What would you tell them? What is your uh,
Uh, for me,
yeah.
like I would like to say them like they can do some core exercise at home.
Mm-hmm.
Then, if they have football, they can do some footwork in their home,
Yeah.
which they can improve their footwork.
Uh-huh.
So even me, I used to do that only. Some
Okay.
footwork, some core, then some yoga in the morning. That's
Uh-huh.
all.
But I think this has been the longest time that you haven't played football, has it? Was there any a point of time in your life where you haven't played football for this long?
Actually, for me, like right now at home, like I have a football ground near my house.
Okay.
So yeah, I used to go out and do some training there. Like I don't stop playing football. Like
Mm-hmm.
I just go like for like I don't play with my many friends. Just
Mm-hmm.
like six, like two, three friends who used to
Mm-hmm.
play.
Yeah, yeah. And I think it's safer that way because this we
Yeah,
are
yeah. Right now,
um, yeah, it's really difficult time. And 1 second, I would like to pause this conversation for a second and say to all the people watching, there are a lot of people really struggling, whether it's because of the virus or because of other circumstances. And I would really suggest that you do whatever little bit you can to help out each other, so that we can all come through this stronger. Yeah. Anyway, back to the conversation. So, how are you spending time with your uh, uh, do you get a lot of time to spend with your family, apart from football, apart from working out? What do you do? Is there like a TV show that you watch? Is there like a serial, or what do you do? How do you unwind?
see, like for me, the routine right now, like I wake up around 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have some mini breakfast or something, and I go for a training 1 hour, which
Yeah,
I've mentioned you, like gym
yeah,
session with my trainer. So
yeah,
after I finish that, I have my breakfast. Then I
yeah.
spend my time with my father and mother and my small
Uh-huh.
sister. Then I take lunch and sleep. Then again around 4 o'clock, again I go for training, 4 to 5.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like that's I spend more time on ball.
Mm-hmm.
So the evening training. Then
Yeah.
yeah, once I come back again, I spend time with my small sister. Like she used to study, so I used to join.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
like, I still at the time it's like that.
Yeah. So it's really nice and it's really inspiration how dedicated you are to your profession and the work ethic. I'm sure you have like this stable rhythm that you know what to do and what not to do. You know how to make sure that even this hard circumstance doesn't come in the way of your career. And I think that is something that a lot of us can learn from this. Anyway, so what is Suresh's journey? So you start this young boy who just played football for fun with his friends in his community to representing India at one of the biggest world platforms ever, the FIFA U17 World Cup. And then after that, coming to Indian Arrows, playing for the junior Indian team, and then the BFC reserve team, and then the BFC main team. Like, walk us through your journey here for some people here who aren't very familiar with the story of Suresh Wangjam.
See, I started playing football when I was 11 years old. And that time, I've mentioned before that, like my family, you know, they were a little scared that I was only the boy, okay, for my father and mother. So when I started playing football, they never allowed me to play because the time when I played football, there was no future for a footballer, you know. So they were thinking that like if I play football, if my leg get fractured or something, they were so scared about me. So then I used to explain them. Then then I used to tell to my there was one football club near my house, WAFA, One Way Football Association. They play first division of Manipur League. So when I used to see them practicing, so I wanted to join.
Yeah, sorry. Go on, continue.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So I used to see them practicing, so I wanted to join, but my father never allowed me. So I used to go and tell to the secretary of the club to tell to my father that I wanted to join. So he came to my house and he talked with my father. Then I started joining. Then slowly I started playing. Then 2013, I think, I represent my state Manipur team for the Manchester Cup, you know, that Nike Cup, which was sponsored by Nike in 2013, I think. Yeah, I think we were winning the final in Goa, I think. So we was the winner of India, and we went to Malaysia. Then in 2013, then 2014 again we were the champion again. So we went to Thailand in the next year. Then I got a call up for the national team of under 13. Then from 2014 July or something, I was with the national team of under 13 till the World Cup. After the World Cup gets over, like I spent 2 years in the Indian Arrows. I was playing I-League. Then after 2 years, I signed a contract with BFC. Then I joined BFC.
Yeah, and you mentioned BFC, right? What BFC is very synonymous to is the West Block Blues, and I've been there at the stadium, and I'm not
They're
gonna
very
lie,
nice.
I'm also one of the people who have chanted Suresha over and over as loud as I can. And there are so many people who have been doing that, and you seem to be West Block Blues' newest obsession. Your name has been roared, chanted, and echoed countless times. Rumor has it that if you go to 𝗪𝗏𝗏 now, you can even hear like echoes of Suresha being heard from the wall. So, what do you feel about that? How does that make you feel when you hear that?
See, to be honest, right now when I'm staying at home also, I used to watch the video, okay, which they used to shout Suresha. To be honest, I really miss it. Even I used to say to my father and mother, I want to go and let the ISL start. So
Yeah.
to be honest, when they saw my name, it really gave me confidence and very like very responsibility. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't, to be honest, I really don't believe that they will do like that. And
Mm-hmm.
I still remember when I played my first match against Odisha,
Mm-hmm.
when I was making mistake, like they were shouting my name like Suresha, Suresha, like which give me
Yeah.
more confidence.
Mm-hmm. And I remember this one moment, and this was one of my favorite Suresh moments of all time. It was against 80K, and David Williams went down, and a penalty was awarded, and you were. I mean, I could feel the pain on your face,
To
and
be honest, to be honest, till today I still remember because and I feel very very bad because my coach told me more than 100 times before the game or
Mhm.
before like 2 days before the game. He told me like, see, they will just fall down, don't do anything. He repeat many times, and I did a mistake, so I feel so bad.
Yeah, and Gurpreet came to you and consoled you. What did he say to you? Hello?
Oh, that time I yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think it got
Group back.
disconnected for a little while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Goopy bhai
I was saying,
came near to me, and
yeah, sorry, continue.
so he was coming near to me and he was saying nothing, nothing, just be patient. Like he was just motivating me.
And it turned out perfectly fine. The penalty was awarded, yes, but Gurpreet saved that penalty, and the first thing that you did is wherever you were probably sad and devastated.
No,
You just came running to him and you gave him a big hug,
no,
and that was
no. That I think that was Hyderabad game, which
Hyderabad game,
Goopy
is
bhai
it?
saved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
That was Hyderabad game.
Uh-huh.
There was not.
And
I was talking about. There was Williams was in the semi-final, second leg. I think.
semifinals, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of got confused that. So Carlos Quadrat, he's quite an experienced coach, and he comes with a lot of um, wisdom from the international circuit. Um, how is it working under him, and how would you compare your experience working under him with other coaches that you have worked under?
Uh, he's very experienced coach, and to be honest, when I used to train, he used to give me a lot of confidence, and he always tell me, and he always motivate me during the training session also.
Mm-hmm.
And like before I start like Odisha game, I used to go substitute like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Like every after if I play like 10 minutes also, he used to say me like what a mistake, like when he give me 10 minutes, sometime I was dribbling the ball in the front and I make mistake. So he
Mm-hmm.
was saying me like those small mistake not to do, like if I play for 10 minutes also, 15 minutes also. So which really helped me to become a better player. and
Mm-hmm.
and he were really supporting me also.
Yeah. Um, so every footballer, every professional needs a support system. Like you can't do it alone, can you? So who is your support system? Who gives you that emotional support and pushes you forward, and who you can give a call and speak to, and vent when you feel sad, or when you feel frustrated, or when you feel good or happy? Who's that bunch of people who help you
Yeah.
become who you are?
That first, like I will say, like mostly I used to speak with my father and mother.
Mm-hmm.
Then even I speak with my friend like Boris.
Mm-hmm.
Then which I used to share my room in BFC Kima,
Mm-hmm.
and Samboy also I used to share lots with them, and even they used to motivates me like when I was not getting a chance. they used to say me like, I see you are young, so just wait for your opportunity. All things like small things they were saying me. So like Boris, even Boris also, I used to call him, you know, Boris, which he's
Yes,
in
yes.
ATK. Yeah,
Correct,
I used to
correct.
talk with him a lot, and we used to even discuss like Boris, Kima, Semboy. I used to share with them,
Yeah.
and even Kima, they used to push me, like even in the training, even in the gym also when we used to do extra gym. Yeah, Kima.
Yeah. Who is your best friend in the BFC locker room, and who's your best friend outside BFC?
Well, yeah, in BFC, like the to be honest, most of them are elder than me. So, like,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, we used to be like friend. But which I'm very close is Samboy and Kima, which I've mentioned before.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
And
and
if it's some other team,
for me, Boris.
Boris. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, when was the last time you met these people? I'm sure the first thing that you do after lockdown is looking forward to meeting them in addition to going to play.
Boris, I think after I forgot when I met him. Like 1 month, like I think almost 1 month. I think I have not met him when we have
Okay.
returned home.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So tell us about your experience with the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. I mean, this was a once in a lifetime opportunity. Your batch, that one batch of 25 people, um, you're unique because you're the only one who has experienced that. And if you look at all the other footballers who have played for the um, uh, Indian tricolor, you're someone who is uh, unique. So help us understand what it's like to be part of the Under-17 World Cup squad.
See that for the Under-17 World Cup, like it was very difficult also to be in the
Uh-huh.
squad. And the most which was very good for us was the exposure trip, which before the World Cup, which we got exposure and which we got a very good chance to play against a good team. Even like which we have gone through many countries and play many good tournament or friendly games, which is that was very important for us playing with good teams. So like even that coach, the Germany guy, when we used to
Yeah.
go abroad, when we was under 16 or when we was under 15, he used to let us play with under 19 or something in that when we go. So it for us it is very good. So physically we can fight. So you what and playing against good team makes us more it makes us more better. So and the thing is every day there was trial amongst ourselves. Many newcomers used to come, and so to be in the squad it was very difficult, you know, to fight for my place.
Yeah, and I think it's really fascinating the amount of places you've been to around the world and around the country. If there was one place outside India that is really memorable for you in terms of football, what would that place be? Which team did you play against, and your biggest learning experience?
I think the place I will choose Luxembourg.
Uh-huh.
Luxembourg. It was
Yeah.
very nice. The place, the weather, it was so nice. And the best memorable like tournament or something, I will say that Russian Bricks Cup.
Mm-hmm.
No, not that Bricks. I mean, Granite King, not Bricks. Sorry,
Okay,
it was
Bricks
in
was
Russia.
in Brazil, right?
No, Bricks was in India only. We host in Goa. I forgot.
Correct,
It
correct.
was
Yeah, yeah,
Granite King in Russia.
yeah, yeah. So that's your. So what is the biggest difference between playing for Indian Arrows and playing for BFC?
See, for Indian Arrows, it was like all our same age. We were hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you now.
Yeah, like it was all our same age, and we were together around 5 6 years. So
Mm-hmm.
and playing in Indian Arrows, there was the pressure was very less, okay, and like the competition among us was very less. But when
Mm-hmm.
when I moved to BFC, it's totally different, because I was
Mm-hmm.
competing with Indian top experience and plus foreign experienced player with my senior player.
Mm-hmm.
So it was
Mm-hmm.
very different. And in BFC, like from the senior, I can learn a lot. Just not only in the field, even off the pitch, I can learn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For let's say BFC fan, uh, the game against Odisha was probably just another game, but for you, that was a probably a milestone for you. So, what made Carlos trust you? What was going through your head when you walked in from the dugout when the national anthem was playing and starting 11? That's a huge victory for you. So what was going through your head and what made Carlos trust you?
See, that game, like before, like evening was the game. Okay, like around when I was sleeping, I was just thinking
Mm-hmm.
in my mind that see, because coach has already told, like coach has told me today, that he told me, see, Suresh, you are going to play tomorrow game, starting 11. So like before the game, I was just thinking, okay, at least I've got the opportunity. So I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking like, if I don't grab it today, I don't know when I will get my next opportunity. So I was thinking all those things, and I was saying to my father, and I was talking with my father. See, like I was saying all these things. Like, see, if I miss this opportunity, I don't know when I will get the next opportunity. So even my father was saying, I don't think that too much. Just play your game. If you do bad, good, nothing. Just play freely. Just enjoy the game. He was saying me, but still, I don't feel that comfortable. My father was saying me, just
Mm-hmm.
play freely. I was thinking, I don't know if I miss this opportunity. And the good thing is all the senior player, even the coach, like before the game when we were having meeting, even the
Mm-hmm.
coach also was giving me lots of confidence. He was saying me, see, Suresh, you deserve this chance, because you was working very hard in the training, so you deserve
Mm-hmm.
this. And even Chetribai, even many senior players were saying me like, see, even Chetribai, I've told this before, like he was saying in the dressing room, even in the meeting, he was saying like, don't talk to Suresh. No one will talk to Suresh today. It is his first game, so let
Mm-hmm.
him play freely. Like when he say all these words, like it give me more confidence, more responsibility. And
Mm-hmm.
even many senior players were really motivating me, and they were saying me, just play freely, just like keep calm, everything they were saying to me. So they
Mm-hmm.
were giving me confidence. And even the West Block, which I've told you before, when I
Yeah.
make mistake, even they really support me. They were shouting my name, like everywhere, everyone was helping me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So uh, Chetri is someone who is kind of a genius in not only on the field but off the field as well, in the sense that his words carry a lot of power. He's a wonderful speaker, and he has his way with words, and he can motivate people, whether it's in football or anything else, right? So now you are someone who has interacted with that person multiple times. So if there was one thing that he said to you that stuck with you, that you will take it till the day you die, what is that thing that Chetri said?
For me, like, what will I? Uh, he told me, see, he told me before the game also, he told like, see, Suresh, when you make 10 times or 100 times mistake, if you put your head down, you are finished.
Mm-hmm.
So he told me like,
Mm-hmm.
if you make 100 times or 20 times, if you make 100 times mistake, don't put your head up, don't put your head down, just put your head up and fight for the ball. He was saying me that.
Mm-hmm.
So that I think it's really important for all the footballer, for all the young footballer also. Like when we make mistake, we should not put our head down. So
Mm-hmm.
I think this is very important, which Chettibai told me.
Mm-hmm. So
And
there
and
there
and,
will
and
be a
even
lot.
and
Sorry,
and
sorry,
even
continue.
he used to tell us, lots about what to eat, like which which
Uh-huh.
uh, which which like eating a good food, which is very important for a footballer. like
Mm-hmm.
this to like when to rest, what like this thing which is very important, I think.
Mm-hmm. And there are a lot of lessons that can be learned from a person like Chetri. Uh, I believe he's the fittest football player even when he's in his mid 30s, and his commitment
Yeah.
to the game is something I guess we all can draw inspiration from. So there will be a lot of young Manipuri people who are watching this right now. What would you tell them? Uh, they might probably look up to you and they might want to be you someday. So what would you tell that young 12-year-old boy who's watching right now?
See, I would like to tell him that if he really loves football, or if he really want to become a football player to play in the professional,
Mm-hmm.
so he should sacrifice a lot of things, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, in terms of like he should really work for it. Okay, like
Mm-hmm.
training, food, everything he should sacrifice, and then I think he can achieve what he wants.
Mm-hmm. You talk about sacrifice. Is there anything that you have sacrificed to reach this level?
I think to be honest, sacrifice a lot. Hello.
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you now.
I think yeah, I think I've sacrificed I mean, not a lot, but I think like when I was 13 years old, I was not with my family, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, when just 13 years old, not being with family, it's a very tough thing.
Mm-hmm.
And right now also, like I have not been my sister married also. His
Mm-hmm.
wedding.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And yeah, so and not only that, like eating, then not going out with friends, everything like we should sacrifice, you know.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's worth it? All the sacrifices and what you have.
Yeah, yeah, I think I think it's very, very important, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now we have reached the rapid fire round. All right. So there are 10 questions, and just the first thought that comes to your head, you say it. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Okay. One word for Chetri.
legend.
Toughest striker you faced this season.
𝗬𝗏𝗃.
Uh-huh. Favorite moment or match of this season.
𝗦𝗃𝗃𝗃 semi-final first leg.
Mm-hmm. On the scale of 1 to 10, rate this season for BFC.
9, because we have not win the final.
Your favorite chant for any player by the West Block Blues.
I like Suresh.
Funniest player in BFC.
Samboy.
Favorite, your favorite player from Manipur.
Favorite player from Manipur. I don't know. I don't know. There's lots of players which I like. I can't.
Okay. Yeah. And which player do you draw inspiration from?
There's one of my brother. His name is 𝗬𝗏𝗯𝗃.
Okay. And he's your inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to Suresh's brother, because if not for him, we wouldn't have had such a wonderful person in BFC and in the Indian football team. One last question. One word for BFC. Sorry, one word for West Block Blues.
One word.
Yes.
I don't know. Forever.
Forever? Okay. Let's hope so. Yeah. You mentioned the funniest player is Semboy. What?
Yeah, 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃.
Yes. Tell me something funny that he did. Does he do a lot of pranks? Does he
Not
do
about
funny dances?
No, but the way like I don't know, not he doesn't dance, but the way he talks or the way he acts, it's so funny.
So, are you a prankster, or is there a prankster in BFC who does a lot of pranks and who pulls each other's legs when you're having like some locker room banter?
No, I don't think so. There's no.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I missed you. What did you say?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, tell me, brother.
Yeah, is there a prankster in BFC? Is there someone who makes a lot of jokes, pulls each other's legs?
Lot of Joe, I 𝗬𝗃𝗏𝗏, but if he listen, he'll get angry.
I mean, I'm sure we don't have to, the public doesn't have to know what 𝗬𝗃𝗏𝗏 does. That's just between you and him and you and the team, I guess. So I think it's cool. So then, okay. So this is something that can be noticed with all sports persons. They don't just play one sport. They play multiple sports, and they're above average at all the sports they play. If not for football, would you be a sports person in any other field?
Yeah, I will go for badminton.
Badminton? Do you still play badminton?
Yeah, I still play because my father is a badminton player, so I should join him.
Maybe we can see you play badminton one day with your father. Why don't you get someone to take a little video and put it on your Instagram? That'd be nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good idea. I will do.
Yeah. So if you were to describe the experience of playing, oh wait, we have a question.
Coach, next season.
Welcome, sir. It's quite an honor to have you here. It's been a fun interview. I hope you've enjoyed it, and yeah, maybe we can have you as well on someday. Anyway, so what is your experience of playing in 𝗏𝗏𝗏 in front of the fans? Is there any other stadium that you like to play in, or what is the most what is the best place for you to play?
For me, whenever I play, mostly 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is good because we have a lot of home supporter, so it's good. But even I like to play in Kerala and Kolkata also.
Okay, yeah. Is there one day would you probably go back and play for a Manipur team? I mean, BFC is a wonderful club, but do you feel like going back and playing in the Manipur league or in the Manipur team?
But the thing is, for Manipur, we don't have any ISL clubs, so then I have to go down.
Go down.
The lower league. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a favorite club you have in Manipur?
In Manipur, like I like 𝗏𝗏. That
Okay.
I've said that my local club.
I have something to show you. In fact, team, and I'm wearing their jersey right now. Have you heard of them? It's a small little club.
Yeah, Ukhrul FC. Yeah.
Ukhrul FC. Yeah.
Right, Ukhrul.
Yeah. I like Ukhrul. I have a couple of friends from that district, and they tell me it's beautiful, and I want to visit one day. Anyway, so I think we're down to the last two questions. How was it when you won the BFC Fans Player of the Season? BFC has tons of players, and you have Chetri, who's chanted for a lot. You have Partulu, who's a fan favorite. You have Gurpreet, who's a fan favorite. But the one who won the 𝗬𝗂𝗃 Fans Player of the Season award was none other than Suresh Wangjam. So, how did you feel when you won that award? And also, do you have any other message for your fans?
To be honest, like even me, I was surprised because as you have told, like we have Chetri Bhai, Gurpreet Bhai, Eric, many players. Okay, so even I was saying to Udanta Bhai, hey, how, like when they were saying it's me, so I was so surprised. I was saying, how can I be the fans player? And like, to be honest, thank you so much who has voted for me, who like so I would really like to thanks to them, and please like keep supporting me in my good time as well as in my bad time also.
Yeah. And there's this one person who's been commenting continuously. 𝗏𝗏 Gautam has been asking, have you learnt any Bangalore slang? So why don't you answer that question?
Bangalore slang.
And let me add on to that question. What's your favorite thing about Bangalore? And do you have a favorite food? Do you have a favorite place in Bangalore?
For me, like last season when I was in Bangalore, I've not gone out from my apartment so much, so I don't have that. But the thing I like about Bangalore is the weather. You know, the weather is so nice. Yeah. And about food, I like masala dosa. I've tried. I ate masala dosa, but like slang words, I don't know slang. I've not learned anything.
Yeah, and I think it's better that way also. Anyway, so now I don't have any questions for you, but for all the people listening in, why don't you give a last conclusion? Just speak your mind out. Do you have anything to say? Do you have anything to announce? This is your 30 seconds. Suresh's 30 seconds to say whatever he wants, whatever he feels in his mind.
No, regarding what will I say?
No, anything. Like what you can talk about the fans. You can talk about yourself. You can maybe crack a joke, like a knock joke, like whatever. 30 seconds is yours, Suresh.
No, I will not able to do that.
Okay. Yeah, but I guess it's been quite a fun interview for me, at least, and I'm sure a lot of our fans will agree. It's nice to have Carlos, who I remember seeing in the first couple of seconds. In fact, Carlos joined even before you joined, Suresh, in this interview, and he's still here. And I think it's a great honor to have him. It's been a wonderful time. And I would like to thank you, and maybe one day I would like to come and meet you and get my jersey signed. So anyways,
we can do that.
Yeah. And take care.
And
sorry.
For me, it is my first time going live on Instagram, you know.
Oh, okay.
I have never gone live.
You should do that. Why don't you? I have another idea for you. Why don't you get 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃 and you do a little Instagram live with 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗏? I think that'll really sell.
I will accept.
Yeah. Okay. It's been wonderful, and all the best. Keep working hard. Can't wait to see you on the field. And finally, I'd like to say, if you're watching, and to all the fans who are watching, please keep in mind that to take all the necessary precautions. This is a serious time, and a lot of people are suffering, and let's do whatever little we can to help each other out. Let's come out of this together. And on that note, I would like to thank you, Suresh. I would like to thank all the fans for watching, and this has been the 4th episode of Instagram Live, and we'll have plenty more. So just take a look at Mikkel, physical coach, male, and keep getting fit. Okay. I would wish to get my hands on that mail, but unfortunately, I guess Carlos wouldn't like that. So anyway, take care, Suresh. This has been wonderful. And okay, bye-bye.
Bye bye. Good night.
Good night.